Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to Season 14, Episode 14 of The Road to Anywhere, my journeyman adventure. As always, thanks for joining me on this Saturday. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you smash the like button. Helps support me, the episode, the series. Helps more people find me. The more likes I get, so I might get more subscribers. So yeah, you want to help me out, don't you? You can also help me out by pledging to my Patreon. That'd be massive for me. If you check the links down below, you'll find links to lots of other things too. But yeah, thanks for returning to The Road to Anywhere. Last season we had a stop off in Brazil. I just wanted to try it out. I enjoyed it. We had some success. Took over a good team. I wanted to see if I could carry on someone's legacy, and I feel like we did. I feel like we did pretty well, really. Winning the Champions League, winning the league, it was fantastic. So that's all I wanted to do, really. I wanted to just have a go and then move on. Now, obviously, with this, I can only go where there are jobs, and I just fancy going to leagues I've never been to before. But obviously I'm getting a good reputation now, so jobs are getting offered to me. And I've had a league, there's a league that I've just turned on recently, because I'd forgot about it really. And I got offered a job in this league, and I've never managed it. I feel like it's a biggish league with some very big clubs, famous clubs. And I was going to become a manager of one of these famous clubs. I was proper excited. Although, I'll be honest with you, halfway through the season, I might have made a wrong decision. Let's find out. Let's use the old little cloud map thing to see where we jump into next. Welcome to Besiktas. You know, I don't know if you hate him or not. I don't know. They're one of the many clubs in Istanbul, or one of the big three. The very big three in Istanbul, but I'd have them down as like the third. I think the other one's Fenerbahce, and we've got obviously the famous Galatasaray. But they offered me the job. No one else did. All the other jobs that were available around the world didn't interest me. Now, you might be looking at this thinking this is similar to Santos in a way, because Besiktas won the title last year. But this is very different because of a lot of things. Lost a lot of the players from last year. The money, they're in mega trouble financially. The board don't even want to win the league. This was a different kettle of fish for me, and once I took the job I was really buzzing with it. Once I started looking at things in more detail, I started to worry a bit, and I had a lot to worry about. Now financially they've got 21 million in the bank, but I'd had nothing to spend, and this was my worry. Like, what the hell has happened at this club? Because the wage budget has been cut to £258,000 a week, but we're spending £865. Even if I sold any more players and they let me pump it into the wages, I don't think I could cover that. This is like, holy shit, I can't do anything. Not with players, not with anything. Now I know I don't really get the debt on this game. I don't sometimes. Sometimes it disappears. On my commentary save, things have disappeared. On other saves, money can disappear sometimes. So, and you're still left with money in the bank. So I'm not 100% sure. But apparently this club owes 251 million. I mean, look, a net debt's 229. Overall, it's 251. Uh-oh. Now this season, they just want me to qualify for the Europa League. This club needs to get in the Champions League every year, because it needs that money. Jesus Christ. Now we are in it obviously this year, but we've got to qualify. And we're the champions. And we've got to go into the second qualifying round. So that shows you where Turkish football is. I thought it was better than that, but it is what it is. Now we've obviously got other competitions. I think we've got the Super Cooper. I love that. Super Cup. The TFF Super Cooper. Yeah, great. And then I cannot pronounce that, but I'm guessing it's like the FA Cup. Jesus. Now, Club Visions, as you know, they just want me to qualify for the Europa League, but they do eventually want to get towards being a title challenging side. That's totally fair enough. Fair enough. Here's our general page. Now, our nickname, the Kara Kartala. I'm sure they've got another nickname, an English version, or maybe that's just the Turkish version of it. I'm trying to like the Eagles. The Black Eagles, the Bald Eagles, the something Eagles. I'll Google it in a sec and come back to you on that one. But yeah, we've got fierce rivals Fenerbahce and Galatasaray. Now I can't remember which one it is, but Istanbul is on two bits of land in it, the old east and west border. It is Constantinople, isn't it? Constantinople, the city that never fall or something, for 1,000 years, eventually fell to like the Muslim Empire or whatever, and now it's Turkish, whatever. So yeah, there's like a river or the sea comes between it, and we're on the left-hand side, the western side, with another team, and then there's another one on the other side. There is another couple of teams as well in Istanbul, but we are like the big three, the big famous ones that win everything. So that's going to be interesting. Now, obviously, we are in Istanbul, beautiful city, lots of picturesque places to go. So it's going to be an interesting place for me to live. And the stadium, now I've seen this stadium before, but I forgot all about it. Now it is owned by the council, and it is called Vodafone Park. Forget all the other bit. Vodafone Park, beautiful, a beautiful location, beautiful place to play football. I'm super happy with it, to be fair. Nice place. So excited. Facilities wise, got great training facilities, average youth. So there's loads we need to do to the infrastructure of the club. I ain't got any money. That ain't happening. So we are part of the big three, and we've won 20 league titles, 15 cups, 14 super cups. But what about the others? Galatasaray have got the edge on us, haven't they? They've won 24, 22 and 18, so they've won more in all the three big ones. But they've also won a Europa League and a Super Cup. And then this is Fenerbahce. They've won the, well, obviously, don't forget, it's the year 2033. They've actually got their hands on a Europa Conference League. So both our rivals have got European trophies. 22 league titles, 10 cups, 13 Super Cups. See, that gives me something to aim for, doesn't it? Some kind of European trophy. But am I going to be able to do that? And this shows you, even though Besiktas won the league last year, the bookies have got us third behind the other big two. And I'd be fine with that. I just wonder what happened. They just pushed themselves last few years and gone way above the means, and now it's biting them in the arse, innit? My staff I wasn't happy with, and I made a massive mistake with this. A massive mistake. I made a few mistakes. Not like me, but I'll show you. I'll talk about this later. Now, when I looked at the squad, and I'll share that with you in a minute, I kind of could just put together a team. I've obviously got some okay players. Still, they've not lost everyone, but I needed a left back. But this is just showing you, this is all I could get, and this is all I could afford for wages. Even though we're overpaying so much, they let me pay out this. This is a desperation buy. I mean, he's got a bit of pace, he can tackle. He's not a bad player. But wow, I was honestly well worried. And I made that mistake of thinking I could just get my staff. I don't know why I did it. Even when I looked at the money, I thought I'd still be able to bring in staff. Couldn't. Oh God, do you know what I did? I sat my assistant, I don't know why, before I found one. I just stupidly, honestly, sometimes you're going to make mistakes, aren't you? I can't always be this like regimented freaking Football Manager robot. And because there was loads of good guys available, couldn't afford any of them. Couldn't get one. Couldn't get an assistant manager. I was going to have to go into the season, no assistant, no head of youth. I mean, I've managed to do okay. My staff's better as a whole, but no assistant. Oh, let's have a look at this team of mine. This is the squad depth. Goalkeeper. Let's have a look. He ain't too bad. He will be though, is he? Bit worrying. A left back, Mr. Kazaplinski, because this is the Polish fella. Okay, left back, pretty good. I was happy with him. Over to me, right back, Isa Aydin. 24-year-old Turk, again, okay. We've got a good centre half here in Ali Khan. Turkish, 23 years old, looked pretty good. Got Mert Mulder behind him, who's a real player, you might know him, 34 years old. Go forward. My defensive midfielder looks pretty tidy, doesn't he? He's alright. I mean, don't get me wrong, the rest of the league ain't amazing, but yeah, I was worried. So midfield ain't too bad. One player, he's a good young player in this game. Kluivert ain't young anymore, he's 34, so his best years are behind him, but hopefully he could squeeze that 1 year for me. Over to me right wing, and we've got this guy, cannot say your name. Similar to the City player, isn't it? He's okay. I think he's pretty good, to be fair. Going forward, striker-wise, I've got Franson, who is more wingerish, can't finish. So we'll have to see what happens here. Shit. You may have seen, I'm sticking with my Stockport tactic that served me so well in South America. Won me 2 Champions Leagues. Argentinian League eventually, and a Brazilian League. Surely, it couldn't let me down. We had a pre-season already in place, so I left it. A couple of French teams and Portsmouth chucked in. We played the under-19s as well, and you know, it was okay. It was okay. Just a case of getting to know your new squad and new players, but I don't know. I was panicking, and I had loads of stuff to do. Loads. One of those things was to try and at least qualify for the Champions League. And we came up against one of my old rivals, arch rivals from my time in Greece, PAOK. I beat them comfortably over 2 legs. I was happy with that. Then we came up against Sporting. I was a bit worried, but we soldiered through. And now we're in the best place playoff against the team we should be beating. No offence to the Czech Republic, but I feel like we should beat these. And if we don't, I'll be devastated. After beating 2 fantastic teams in the qualifiers, we should come up against these and do them. We need that money. I need as much money as possible. What I need is that money to just disappear. On my commentary save, I had a bit of debt and it just disappeared. But I still had the same amount in the bank. Just disappear. Go on. So, on to those Champions League qualifiers, and we obviously played Mlada Boleslav. Beating them 1-0 at their place, and then doing a little scrape through into the actual group stage, where hopefully we can earn some money and not be massively embarrassed. Well, to be fair, we didn't get too embarrassed. We finished 3rd, which is okay. I mean, Sevilla, bottom. I thought it'd be them and Milan that qualified, but you know, we did okay. We won 2 games. It meant Ajax and Sevilla. Drew. Lost 3. But you know what happens when you finish 3rd? You get to the Europa League. Probably more our level. Oh, nearly forgot. Played the cup final, didn't I? The Super Cup against them. Clivert got me a goal. That was one good thing. But yeah, I had my chance of early silverware snatched away. This is the cup so far. We're coming into the 5th round, 2 legs. Dominated that team. Absolutely dominated them. And now we're into the 6th round. Yeah. And if you're wondering if we get through this, into the quarters, semis, final. So, I mean, it'd be nice to win something, wouldn't it? First year, get a bit of confidence. Because right now, it's the 7th of January, and, you know, you can see my last 2 results up there I've won. And we are 5th in the league. And I'm on a C+. But about a month or 2 ago, I was on an E, right? And I didn't know this, but when you get down to like an E, the board, when they start wondering if they're going to keep you or not, they take things away from you. You can't make a board request. You can't ask them for anything because they don't want to give you anything. They don't even want to open the office door and speak to you. And now I don't think we were doing that bad. But obviously we were a bit sketchy at the start of the year. I mean, results have picked up recently, and that's kind of put me back to a C. And the talk of me being sacked has gone for now. But honestly, around October, I thought I was going to get sacked. I haven't been sacked for ages. Imagine that. That'd be crazy. It'd be fun in a way. I was kind of hoping I wasn't playing to lose. Never play to lose. But this is tough. But things are starting to pick up. I start to believe. Now this is my squad arranged by his rating. A few players will nap it. Don't worry about that. We'll get through all that. No one's standing out as anything like a superstar. It is kind of like soldiering through. A lot of these names are hard to remember, but I'm just trying my best. Every game, I just look at who I've got, who's fit, who's playing well. Can I put a team together today? But one thing I will say is, when you've got a tactic, even if it's not perfect, if you love it, sometimes it doesn't always work in another country. But sometimes you just need to soldier on through, and I think they're getting their head around it now. And I think results are showing that. So I was hoping we could have a much better second half of the season. Money's doing well. I mean, actual money in the bank's going up. Champions League was massive for that. But we're still way overspending on our wage, and I can't pump any of that into that because we're still in loads of debt. I mean, overall debt that never changes, but net debt does. I don't understand this. I never do. Do you know what? I pass caring. I think it says a lot that the best player is my defender. Without him, we would be doomed. Doomed. So we've got some decent ones. Honestly, there's some good lads here, to be fair. It's just, I kind of miss Santos already. One season there had some superstars. Estudiantes have built a superstar Argentinian team. It's just frustrating because there's some good players that I could have brought in and I can't do anything. But then this is a different challenge, in it. Soldier through to try and battle through and achieve something. But could I? It's going to be hard in a way. I mean, I'm trying to win over these guys. Come in with a big reputation. Most of them don't care about me. At least no one opposes me. That's got to be one benefit. Now we're 12 points off that title, which is fair enough. Fair enough. I just want to get into Europe. I mean, I was surprised by how much they must have fell off the freaking cliff from last year. Really surprised. We jumped forward to April and we actually drew Galatasaray in the first knockout round, eh? So 1-1 against them's good, but coming up against your arch rivals ain't easy. A bit of pressure because they are better than us. But luck was on our side because in the return leg we drew, so the away goal got us through. To face my beloved Manchester United. So yeah, Man United are not the mega team they are normally on this game. Usually a top 6 team. But it's still Man United, they've still got money and good players, and to draw 1-1 with them, you've got to take that as a positive because I think we could have won it. And then we only got beat 1-0 at Old Trafford. We got battered, should have been 10-0. So, you know, United, you know, on the face of it, 2-1 on aggregate, ain't that bad. I'll take that on the chin. It's the massive, mighty Manchester United. Over to the Cup, and obviously we're in the 6th round. We beat Boluspor 2-0. And 2-0 in the repeat leg at home. Bring it on. Apologies, but I cannot pronounce that name. I'm not even going to try. Not a sniff. Beat them 2-0. On a roll here. But then got beat 3-1. Drawing 3-3. Scraping our way through. Didn't expect this. Scraping our way through on away goals. But we're into the semi-final, which is a massive bonus for us. But at this point, we've only played one game, and that was against Bursaspor. Beating them 1-0. We've got the return leg at our place to play. And in the league, we're getting a little bit better. We are definitely getting a little bit better. We are in 4th with 53 points. You know, there's a chance we could get a lot higher. Can we win the league? No. But we have started to get a lot better. I've got a guy in the goal scoring charts, which is always a good thing. I've got the 5th best defence. Definitely is improving. And the 3rd best attack, although Trabzonspor, can never say them. Can't say them. Oh, the 2nd team. Jesus Christ. What? How the hell? Honestly. I don't know why I picked these countries that I can't pronounce. I need to go somewhere much easier next. So yeah, the attack's good. The team's getting better. We have 7 games left to play. I've reversed the dates. And you can see after that early form that was bad. Look at this run. Undefeated until our last game. We just got beat 2-1 at this point. And you know, we took some good scalps on that way. Some good points. So this is one of the things where I was on the brink of the sack. I've just soldiered on through and eventually got the result. Don't always happen for you, but it did it, and it kind of clicked. And once they got their head into it, look at the results. Some of the games, scoring a lot of goals. So positive. So we have been knocked out of 2 European competitions, but we took a nice chunk of money from that. We got beaten in the Super Cup, which is a kick in the balls. Would have liked a early trophy, but we're still in the semi-finals of the Cup. And we find ourselves 4th in the league. So we've gone from disaster to hopeful glory. But can I get any glory? Let's jump forward to end of the season and just find out what the frick went on. Well, let's start here with the 2nd leg, and we've beaten 3-1, 4-1 on aggregate. We deserved it in my opinion and got ourselves into a final, and honestly I felt such a good sense of achievement with this. I know I've taken over champions again, but this is nothing like Santos. You saw the player we brought in, the player, and that's it. I've not had an assistant. I've had holes all over this team. I've got this debt. I nearly got the sack. So to get to a final, honestly, I felt really good about it. Like, really proud. It was hard. I've been enjoying this journeyman now for years. The first bit, I was building a career, so it's fun. Then the last 2 clubs I've been at, I've really enjoyed, and it's been an absolute pleasure to play. At times, this has felt really tough and challenging, so super positive. But before we have a look at the final, see if my heart got broke. let's have a look at the league. Well, we finished 4th. Happy with that. I'm happy with that. I think we can build on that, hopefully, if they let me have some money next year. We'll wait and see. We've got a decent goal scorer. He's not the best, but it is what it is. So, yeah, we finished with 63 points. Comfortably finishing in 4th. With the dates reversed, you'll see it did get a bit sketchy. Towards the end, we did drop a few points here or there. Maybe we could have got higher and really pushed this club on. But, yeah, to think of where we were, do you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy. There's definitely work to be done. Well, that's what this game's all about. You want a challenge. It's boring, isn't it, when it's too easy. Squad-wise, it's going to be a case of getting my pen and my pad out really this summer, this transfer window, and looking at trying to keep the best. And hopefully try and find myself a bargain or two. Maybe a loan. Got no loans, have I? I'm really trying to get myself a good loan player, maybe. I did try, but for some reason, every loan I went for in the summer, at the start of the season, they wanted mega money. Like, wages, no, but they all wanted fees, like 300 grand a month. I can't afford that. So, we're going to have to wait and see what I can do, because I don't really know. And I also thought to myself, I've missed a year, really. Missed a year, haven't we? Because I took gardening leave after Argentina, nearly 6 months off to get the Brazil job. And then after Brazil, I took another almost 6 months off to get this job. So, there's a year missing. I've had a year doing nothing. I feel like I've had a year doing nothing in real life. 2 weeks in isolation, like Groundhog Day. Now obviously money's not bad. Champions League really helped, and the wage budget's been adjusted, so I've got something to do there. Even if I can only sign 3 players, at least I'll be able to sign someone and put my own imprint on this team. I've got no transfer budget, but I'm super excited. We're also still in mega debt, so I can't. I'm known for buying players and putting debt on the club in the future. Can't do that. Free signings and loans. Hopefully we can get some. Yeah, I'd start to feel like my team at this point. Start to bond with them, although one hates me now. One of them opposes me. This dude up here opposes me. Don't like me. Dislikes his teammate. Unhappy with his manager's treatment. Yawnsville. He actually opposes me. He's red on the list, on the triangle of love. Anyway, cup final day. I can't lie, I shit a brick. We were playing the best team in the country, I think. Now, they lost the league. They came second by 2 points, but they were top of that league for the majority of the year, and then they threw it away. They bottled it, and they bottled the final as well. I thought they were going to do us in this. I honestly did. Now, they created more, but we just played better. I had better average ratings. I'd end up with a man of the match from my left back. It was freaking close, and I was buzzing with it because I've had some good success with cups, especially early on in this series. But I don't know if you've noticed, I have lost quite a few domestic cups. I might win a league, but I'll lose the cup, and it's kind of pissed me off a little bit. So to come in here and where we were, especially in October, November, on the brink of the sack, and I still haven't got an assistant, by the way. Hopefully we can fix that this summer. Yeah, this felt amazing to win. Absolutely amazing. So there we have it. That's the end of the Road to Anywhere for this week and my first year in Turkey. I'd love to know what you think. It's been a struggle at times. It's been a bit hard for me, but I think we come out alright in the end, winning a cup. Top 4. Only made 1 signing and it was free. So hopefully I can do something with this team next year. Hopefully we can bring in some players that just kicks it on a bit. Try and get a bit of proper success. At least put up a title challenge. Do you know what I mean? I'd like to win a league here while I'm here. But I think there's a lot to do. It's like a rebuild, really. I've loved it and hated it at the same time. Weird. Very weird. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it enough to smash that like button. Maybe even subscribe if you're new. Maybe even pledge to my Patreon. And maybe even watch some of my other videos. I've got a great story coming out at some point. Hopefully the day after this is released, called Braveheart. Sort of based on a true story from one of my subscribers. And I'm super excited to share that with you. It should be a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you. Stay safe. Stay at home. Stay in. If you're isolating, I hope you're okay. Hope all your family is safe and well. That's the important thing. So yeah, I will see you, hopefully, next week. I'm Bood. Bye-bye.